Well, my dad left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much time on me, and just this old guitar and empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left he went and he named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke, and it got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seemed to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed to town and town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search every honky-tonk and bars, kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in middle July, and while his throat and mouth was dry, I thought I'd stop and have a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there was a table. Dealing stud, sat dirty, mangy dog named me Sue. Ooh, well, I thought that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and mean and bent and old, and looked at him and blood ran cold. I said, my name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die! Well, I hit him hard right before the eyes, and down he bed. My surprise, he come up with the knife and cut a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair across his teeth, and we crashed to the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud, blood, and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tough for a man, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and like a crocodile, bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his guns and I pulled them out first. He stood in there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, son, this world is rough. He said, son, this world is rough and man's gonna make it. He's gotta be tough, and I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough before I die, and it's to get tough or die. And it's the name that helped make you strong. He said, now you fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me, and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in my eye, cause I'm that son of a bitch that named you Sue. I got choked up, I threw down my gun, I called him my pa, he called me his son. I came with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name.